Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction to another Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League Insider thingy. And this is episode 3. Now this one sounds interesting. Let's just say, this one actually might be cool, okay? And if so, I don't know why they haven't been showing this until now. If it was a big spoiler, you could probably say, oh, it's a spoiler, so that's why. Then why even show it at all instead of when the game comes out? But whatever. I don't even want to argue that. But because someone's going to say that. I already know. And I'll immediately say, well, why even say it at all? Especially so close to release, which is when people are really thinking about the game. And now this will always be on the top of their head. This is introducing Elseworlds, which I'm going to guess that means it's going to be like different dimensional stuff. Because that's what Elseworlds is, right? It's just like different little side stories almost, like, or stories that aren't a part of the canon, I guess, right? Isn't that what Elseworlds is? That's what people call like the Batman and what else? I'm talking about like movies. I guess like, would Peacemaker be in there? No, I guess not. Well, what would else I guess Joker would be in there. You know, the good movies are called Elseworlds. Anyway, so let's get the Suicide Squad's great. Anyway, the Suicide Squad, the movie. We'll see about this game. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's check this out. Maybe this one will be cool, because I haven't been super positive about the game recently. I was positive about it at one point, and then it slowly trickled down. Okay, so I don't want to hear, oh, you're always negative, Gore. When the game was announced, I wasn't. Anyway, so, and then, you know, 3.5 years later, I'm not too hyped for it, but we'll see. We'll see. Again, could be good. You never know. It is Rocksteady. Okay, yeah, 4K. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, play. It is Rocksteady.
Computer, activate the threat assessment matrix. Alright. Toys, lighted guns. What are we waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
We can work with that.
Hi, I'm Darius Sadigian, Studio Director at Rocksteady Studios.
What's up, boy?
In our last episode, we talked about how Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League allows players to customize each character and their playstyle through story-driven mechanics.
Man, if you gave me 5 minutes in there, you'd have the world's authority on microtech and all my inventions.
Oh, Hope McCallany, I guess.
He's not gonna make it.
The Suicide Squad gave us the scope, the narrative, gameplay, and then the idea of being able to expand
It's so
that,
weird this is Suicide Squad. Look at the scope of the whole city in Suicide Squad. Like, I always like thought about Suicide Squad being like the almost like the infiltration team, you know? Like, that was the interesting thing about both the animated movie, The Assault on Arkham, and also the Suicide Squad, when they're like, I mean, sure, at the end they're fighting the big boss, but in the beginning, like, they're just like, they go washed up on the beach, you know? One group gets massacred, the other one slips in, you know? Kind of stealthily, you know? I don't know. This one's just like, it looks like straight off the bat, we look at us, we flipping and flying in there like we super guy, you know?
In that spirit, we want to.
I'm sure it'll be fun, but I don't know why the Suicide Squad was the choice.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
We're back in business.
All right, let's steal this shit.
Today we'll discuss customization options that draw from the full spectrum of DC Comics.
Harley Quinn's fucking annoying.
You'll see emotes, rival taunts, outfits, and more. We wanted to have a game that was very focused, but this time we really want to expand out with being able to dynamically update, add new content, take on feedback, and evolve the game over time. For the first time ever, we'll give you a preview.
Wait, what? Hold on. Why was there rankings there? Finite Crisis rank is an aggregate of all the master level. Okay, so someone just did better. Okay.
The game over time.
Sure. Okay, I thought maybe there was like a competitive thing in the sense of like you're actually fighting the other teams or something, but no, it looks like you got more points or something.
Accessible for everyone.
Okay, I'm not going to investigate any further.
Deeper into our gameplay and into our systems, it really is about delivering new places to explore, new worlds to be in, new stories, new characters, and creating unique ways for you to play.
We're gonna give you the content you love.
It looks like that's probably exactly what Elseworlds is.
What are you doing, mate? I'm smiling.
Let's dive into Suicide Squad Insider Episode 3.
Welcome to Task Force X. from the onset, Suicide Squad, being a squad, felt like the right fit for the kind of game that we wanted to make. You get to play with friends, you get to play on your own, but while you are playing on your own, you're playing with a squad. Always.
Yeah, alright. It's fine. I was gonna say, why not play Justice League, but it's fine. They want to play, no, they want to make Suicide Squad. That's fine.
Every aspect of our games, we always look at it through the lens of Rocksteady's treatment. And that just doesn't stop at gameplay, that doesn't stop at story.
The Rocksteady
when we're looking
treatment.
at the social features that we've really introduced into Suicide Squad, it has Rocksteady's approach. What do we think players will have fun with?
This game has the mechanics to play kind of socially, competitively, like none of our games have previously, and it really fits the characters of the squad.
Someone didn't play. Oh wait, no, never mind. I was in Arkham Origins. I was gonna say someone didn't play their competitive multiplayer mode. No, that was in Origins. You didn't do that. That wasn't you.
Show off your skills, show off your metal, be the
That was
best
fun.
one.
I'm a freaking superstar.
The squad are working together under duress.
Got him right in the throat.
And so it's fun to add in mechanics to encourage the players to behave in the same way. So a lot of the time what you'll actually be doing is trying to get the highest score, which luckily helps you all complete the mission, but the best player in any mission becomes the
one that's
multiplayer for the next
got
mission.
bored the least and still kept killing. The one that kept aiming its reticle at the thing and then holding the trigger. Good job.
Four-player squad.
You're competing with
The
everyone.
one got lucky enough to have a bunch of enemies near them that are weak enough to also kill. Pretty quickly.
One friend, two friends, or a four-player squad.
I want to say, I like that Harley Quinn outfit. Actually, I like all the outfits here. I mean, they're all the same except for the Harley one. But actually, no, the Deadshot one is different. The other ones are the same.
You're competing with everyone across the world. Cross-platform, it is the best of the best.
Think you're hot shit on toast, but you're cold fart on bread. Did you see that? Tell me you did. I was like, how do you like that?
Pretty funny.
Damn it!
Pretty funny.
There's some really fun incentives for playing together as well as playing competitively. You can use the equipment that other players have equipped on their characters in your squad with the AI playing as the characters. And those players whose bots you use get rewards for you using those bots. And that's a really fun feature that I think the players will be incentivized because they'll get something out of doing it.
That sounds
We also
fun.
have the rival taunt system, where on the leaderboards, if you pass your friends or anyone on your friends list who's also playing the game, and you beat their score, when next time they log in,
Instant jerk-off
they'll get this kind of
animation.
funny quip just to show that, oh yeah, by the way, I beat you.
Home run, baby. Woohoo! You boot up the game.
So it's
you log in.
the highlight animation that you see in like Call of Duty and like Overwatch and anything else owned by Activision. I don't know.
And then all of a sudden on your screen you
Or,
get
I guess Xbox
Boomerang
is
giving
instead
you the finger.
Ha 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 ha. He told me to go fuck myself after I paid $70 for this game. That's about right.
The other players to kind of communicate in different ways, really in playful ways.
Oh my god, it's a
As
Joker.
Rocksteady, as creators, this was another opportunity for us to really engage with our characters, extend the narrative through the player's choices with a very cinematic eye.
Through the game,
Oh,
we offer
cool.
many customization
I'd rather
options
be
and
playing
outfits
him.
to the player. You start off in prison, you get your prison garbs, and then you evolve to the Task Force X outfits.
Yeah, right. I was thinking something more
Ugly.
fashion
Disgusting. Dumb as hell. There you go.
The outfit
I just watched
customization
Star
game
Wars.
is
I thought, you know what?
fast,
I want
slow
buns.
paced. With this game, Rocksteady
I
will
like
deliver
your
a full
costume.
story-driven campaign
It's
to
alright.
players,
It's
including
fine.
more cinematics than any previous Arkham game.
I don't really give a
For
shit.
players who survived the war against Brainiac's forces, and
What
want to
costume
keep
was that in
adventure
the
going,
locker?
Rocksteady
Was that
is
the
ready.
one from
We very much knew we had a
Asylum?
story to tell initially, and then we wanted to carry on feeding into that, and then changing up the gameplay to have a game that was going to evolve through post-launch content. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is going to be one of the most generous, player-friendly post-launch experiences available.
Every
Okay.
season we will have 2 episodes.
So
Each season
generous.
there's going to be a different spin on how you play.
see.
And we'll be heavily themed by a DC villain. So
Okay.
there's
I mean, that could be
many
cool.
layers of influence from the DC
Like
world.
you come back
on
a
how
couple months from now and everything's penguin themed. will I come back in a couple months though? That's or even a couple weeks.
Seasonal content gets automatically dropped into the game each episode. There's no playable content locked behind a battle pass, and the in-game shop is for cosmetics only.
I mean, at this point, for this game to succeed, they need to do this stuff. They can't hide anything behind a battle pass. They got to make it free, you know. And sure, that's cool, but remember, Fortnite, all their updates. Sure, their cosmetic stuff isn't free, but all their updates and all their extra game modes and stuff are free. You know, Fortnite Racing is free. Fortnite or Lego Fortnite is free. The music thing's free. Sure, to get the full experience, you need to pay for it, but same thing here. I guess I actually know that even play it, you have to pay for it. But yeah, I mean, you're not really missing out on a lot of stuff in like Fortnite if you don't. Like, sure, no skins, but you can still fucking play the game, you know? Every new season, too.
Content. If you want to come back 6 months from now, that'll always be there.
This is a totally player-friendly approach to letting you play the content you want to play when you want.
The DC universe is massive.
I mean, that's cool, though, that they're doing it for free.
Most games, you can only see or explore
they should,
a tiny piece of it. But what's really cool about the narrative
even Avengers did
Justice
that.
League is
but that was because nobody liked the game to do it.
Celebrating before the game is over.
In his pursuit of trying to recreate his perfect Kolu, Brainiac has been experimenting with some of our favourite DC characters' DNA, creating new worlds in alternate realities. It's these worlds that we call Elseworlds.
There you go.
Brainiac is a genius of 12th level intelligence.
Oh, it's
he's also trying to rebuild the civilization that he misses and is lost, and there is nothing he won't do to get there.
Wasn't he just in Baldur's Gate 3? Also, who voiced him in Injustice 2? Was it It was Jeffrey Combs, right?
New Kolu will be reborn. He's building a model of the multiverse. It's all gathering data. I will unlock your full potential.
That's cool.
To serve me.
I'm the most hype about Jason Isaacs. Well, it's not final. We got a week and a half.
Universes and their timelines have just diverged at some point. We've got lots of amazing characters coming up in seasonal play that I'm really excited for players to meet. And the Elseworld Principles gives us. I
feel like it's a little weird that they got Jason Isaacs to talk about it, but have we seen any of the main 4 voice actors for the Suicide Squad talk like this in one of these? I don't think so.
Flexibility and lots of room to put our own spin on them.
I'm sure they talked about it somewhere, but I don't think only one of these. But Jason Isaacs is a big name.
We get to play with a bunch of cool shit from alternate universes, and then what? Retire?
I feel like we need way less fucking Harley talking, bro. Like, dude, every time I watch one of these trailers, she's always talking. It's either her or fucking Boomerang. But Boomerang's supposed to be, nobody likes him and he's annoying, so... But right now, I find Harley Quinn way more fucking annoying. And I want to hear, like, fucking... Like, Deadshot hasn't said a thing in fucking, I swear, multiple episodes. Like, anything of worth, or note, at least. King Shark smiled, or whatever.
When Season 1 launches this March, you'll be able to unlock a new playable character for your squad.
What?
At least buy me dinner first.
The original Arkhamverse Joker has been dead for 5 years, but this is a new Elseworlds twist on the villain.
That reminds me of part of the Arkhamverse.
He was part of the Suicide Squad in the Elseworld that is dropped.
Alright, so the Joker's... Alright, okay. I was wondering when they're going to announce another character coming, because it is the Suicide Squad. Alright, so Joker's coming in March.
More cooperative than the previous Joker we've had, but as you get used to him and actually play to him, you realise he's unhinged in a different way.
Not only has he got to figure himself out, but he's figuring out his place in this new world and this new
about
squad.
right.
He hadn't reached supervillain status before Brainiac invaded, so, you know, he's still a bit less experienced.
I think we've taken him back to the kind of more vaudeville roots of Joker. He's masking insecurities with traditional Joker behaviour. But deep down, he's not sure who he is yet.
Lock him up.
You just got me completely de-hyped when you said that. Is this going to be him, like, being cringe and everybody's like, this guy sucks? Is that what it's going to be the entire time?
Making new friends after a move is always tough.
As your mission expands deeper into the lore of the DC universe, this new version of the Joker will join your fight with his unique combat, traversal, and weaponry.
His traversal is all based around a rocket-powered umbrella, which he can blast himself into the air, and then uses that to glide around, and then he can actually flip that down to grind along buildings, knocking enemies out of the way.
Look at him go. Alright. That looks fun.
And the kind of frantic...
Oh my god, the gameplay's looking fun again. It hasn't in like 2 years.
And always attacking the enemies. The Joker is only the first of the new squad recruits you could meet through the ongoing additions to our game. Over time, we can build up a library of characters that DC fans might not have expected to see in a video game, like a regular comic book release. I look forward to when the next issue's coming out, and in the same way, I hope people will look forward to the next episode from us.
Spider-Man.
New environments,
we'll never expect Spider-Man in this game, huh? So is he going to be added to the story also, or is he just going to have a little story to introduce him?
We can't wait for you to see what the future holds. With Elseworlds, the possibilities are endless.
How do you like that?
Thanks for watching this series. We hope you'll join us for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, a third-person action shooter where some of the wildest villains of DC Comics join forces to save the world from its greatest heroes.
Third-person action shooter. They've probably said that before, but...
God help us.
Yeah. God help us. Yeah.
I think players are going to be surprised about the depth to which they can craft the character. It comes back to player choice and player freedom. Everything from melee strikes into gunplay, which you could then go into a traversal attack. All of the combat moves flow seamlessly into
the melee strikes look incredibly lame, though. Like you only do it sometimes.
They can be loud.
It looks like a melee that would belong in any third-person shooter out there.
It's a really unique experience that you
so
can't
you only
get
do it when you need
to.
to.
With Suicide Squad is to really expand those experiences. Not only just
because
one
you wanna.
character this time around. We've done it with 4, and we plan to do it with more.
This brings back memories of my old Suicide Squad.
Whether you're in for the main story or exploring what lies beyond, Rocksteady Studios is here to support our players while delivering exciting experiences.
Until we close the servers down a year later.
We'll see you at launch, February 2nd, 2024.
So we decided to stop making content in about 4 months. Pre-order and get the classic outfits. Get all those classic outfits up in you. Up in you. Alright. It looks... Alright, that was probably the best of the 3, I will say. The Elseworlds stuff ends up not being really that big of a spoiler, I guess. I don't know. It's just how they're gonna do the content after the game comes out. So alright. Yeah, I mean, gameplay wise, like Joker looked fun. I'll give it that, but like if I watch more gameplay, I swear if I watch like 5 more minutes of gameplay for Joker, I'd probably be a little over it. I still have to play it, obviously, but I'm only talking about how it looks. Some people just don't understand that whenever I'm like criticizing this. I'm going by looks, obviously. I haven't played it. Never said I had. Never said I even will. At this point. I know I probably have said I would. But I have it on my GameFly. I don't know if I want to buy it. I don't. Unless if the reviews are like even the high 70s, then maybe I'll just buy it. I buy most games anyway. But if it's like what I expect it to be at this point, like a low 70, I don't know. Or even a high 60. I don't know. We'll see. Because gameplay wise, it looks like it could be fun. But how long though? I don't know. Like, because right now I'm not interested really all that much in the story. Especially knowing now it's going to continue. Like, it's going to have to end at a certain place. Like, the story's going to have to end where, like, it can continue in the future whenever you want to continue, I guess, right? You know what I mean? Meaning it's not going to end in a horrible way for our main characters. It's probably going to end with them winning against Brainiac, but for some reason, it's going to do this. Brainiac's dead, but his minions continue to reside over Metropolis. So go fight them. That's why there's enemies still on the on the map. So go fight them, you know. Anyway, and that's why they can keep doing content. Even though, like, if you're done with the game already by the time Joker comes out, they'll add more content, obviously, but how much content, you know what I mean? Like, are you going to have to replay the entire game except with Joker? I mean, I guess that'd be fun if the cutscenes change, but, like, I don't know. Will Joker just not be in the cutscenes even if you're playing as him? If you replay the game, you know what I mean? Or are they going to add him to the cutscenes? How will that change the dynamic? I'm assuming that won't be the case. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Obviously, there's gonna be multiple places on the map where you can just like do a mission over and over again to see who does better or whatever. It'll be a leaderboards thing, and they already kind of showed that. But the gameplay has to be fun, and again, I know a lot of people keep coming in and saying like, no, everybody was super positive about it. I'm like, no, they weren't. I'm sorry. Maybe the people you follow because you're really excited for the game, which is cool. Be excited for whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. But I don't even watch Suicide Squad people and like at all. Like anybody excited for it or not excited for it. The only ones I watched that are not excited for it are ones that I already watched to begin with before the Suicide Squad was even a thing that I gave a fuck about. The game. So I don't know. And a lot of them have said that it's like okay or it's like very underwhelming. So I don't know. So I don't know. Yeah, hey, if you read that, you know, Mr. Joe Blow played the alpha and really liked it, then cool. I don't read Joe Blow. I hope Joe Blow loves the game when it comes out. Anyway, there goes it. It's cool. You get to play as Joker. That's unsurprising. When it comes to adding new characters, I was surprised they announced it here, but that's not surprising that Joker is playable in some way. You know, later on, obviously a month later, but still. Yeah. Elseworlds thing seems cool. I like the idea of just like you come back like a month or two later and the whole map is a new look to it or whatever. Obviously, like seasonal things will be kind of cool. It's weird that they're dropping it in February because there's like no big holidays until way later. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, if this was coming out in September, then a month later you'd have Halloween. You know, so. And then a month later, you'd have, well, a month and a half later, you'd probably have, like, Christmas, I would assume. But, what else? They're missing Chinese New Year, so you can't have, like, a nice Chinese-themed map. That would be fun. Even Overwatch does that. Is there a big holiday I'm missing? Talk Like a Pirate Day? When's that? Be a pirate. I guess 4th of July, everything American-themed? Hell yeah, let's go, bro. I'm playing as an Australian. I mean, Harley Quinn's from, like, the Bronx or some shit, so I guess that works. Or, that's what her accent sounds like. No, not Bronx. Brooklyn? Maybe? Yeah, whatever. In the movies. The one with Margot Robbie. Anyway, that's it. We're done. Bye!